Today, we're diving into a question that's been popping up a lot. Is Favepay considered online spending? Let's break it down. Imagine you're shopping online, but instead of using your credit card, you use an app that lets you pay for things in-store or online. Would that be considered online spending? That's the question we're tackling today. Favepay is one of those apps that's gaining popularity. It's a digital wallet that you can use to pay for things both online and in-store. But where does it fit in the world of online spending? To answer this question, we need to understand what online spending really means. Generally, it refers to any financial transaction that takes place over the internet. This includes things like buying products on e-commerce websites, making online payments for services, and even using digital payment platforms. Favepay and online spending. So, does Favepay fall under this category? Well, it depends. When you use Favepay to make a purchase online, it's undoubtedly considered online spending. The transaction takes place entirely over the internet, and your payment is processed digitally. However, things get a bit more complicated when you use Favepay to make in-store purchases. While the transaction might involve scanning a QR code or tapping your phone, the underlying payment is still processed digitally. So, in a way, it could be argued that even in-store Favepay transactions are a form of online spending. Factors to consider. But there are a few factors to consider. 1. The merchant. If the merchant is primarily an online retailer, even in-store transactions using Favepay could be considered online spending. 2. The payment method. If you're using Favepay to link your credit or debit card, the transaction is essentially the same as a traditional online purchase. 3. The nature of the purchase. If you're buying a physical product that you're taking home immediately, it might not feel like an online purchase. But from a technical standpoint, it's still processed digitally. Ultimately, whether or not Favepay transactions should be considered online spending is a bit of a gray area. So, to answer the original question, is Favepay considered online spending? The short answer is, it depends. Online transactions are definitely online spending. In-store transactions using Favepay can be considered online spending, but it's a bit more nuanced. It depends on factors like the merchant, the payment method, and the nature of the purchase. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.